Welcome, Com56. Today we're going to do a screen printing project. We're going to use the xTool screen printer. And with the Creative Space software, it has built in an AI program, Artimind. So we're going to get the image from that, and that'll be right over here. So what it is here, I've asked for a rowboat on water with reflection. And out of the four choices it gave me, I like this one right here. So I'm going to import this to the canvas, and it's going to be too big, so we'll scale it. And there it is there. What I'm going to do is make a mask, and an oval mask, and something similar to this. We highlight both of them and then say create mask. So this is what it's going to look like. We can adjust it this way here before we finalize it, and let's say done. So now this is what it'll basically the oval shape. However, I want to separate this, and unfortunately I can't do that with Creative Space, so I will do that with a different program. So I will delete this as I've done this prior, and I'll bring in the pieces that are been separated. So I'm going to bring in the boat portion, and when engraved it'll look like this, and then the other part is the backing, or the rest of the oval, and again when it's engraved it'll look like this. So now this can go on top, and when we put them together it'll look similar to this. So we have these two together. Now I'm going to add some wording, and relaxing reflections. So I'm going to pick a font down here, Grand Standard, and we're going to go bold. So this is what the font will look like. So now that we have the wording, you can see it's overlapped here. We want to get rid of that, but we want to curve it first, because once you weld, it takes away those overlapping areas, but you can't curve it then. So let's curve it now. We'll bring it to kind of like this here, and then we'll go down here and hit weld. So now these overlapped areas are removed, and this is ready for engraving. So let's start setting. For power, I go 100 at 170 millimeters a second, and with screen printing you need lines per centimeters at least 200. So that one is set. Then we go to the other parts. Same settings. Don't want 1700 and 200. And then the third one. So there you have all three pieces ready with the settings to be engraved on the screen.
I like to get everything ready. Some water, a rag, 2 new screens, all the ink, scrapers, then we can proceed.
Now comes time to set it up for screen printing. So we change process on base plate to screen preparation. Now you can see a green square is basically the limits of the screen. Now we're going to probably do a little bit smaller than what this is set up at. So we'll put it all together, set it up and line it up perfectly, highlight it all, and downsize it to a respectable size. We're going to go about 8 inches wide and around that part. We're going to take this and turn it vertically to match the screen. Then, more importantly, we'll take this and reflect it so it's backwards when we engrave. So now we take this first section, we put it here, and we're going to turn off the output for this black portion, and we're going to move this over here as well and turn it off. So all we're engraving at this point is the background. The settings are all set, ready to go. So we'll head off to the laser machine.
So now that the screen is in the laser machine, we're going to set the distance, and it's going to measure, and then we're going to get ready to engrave. Once we have the engraving positioned within the software, just to double check everything, we can do a quick framing just to give us an idea where it'll be on the screen. And that looks good, so we're ready to go. As you can see, xTool has quite a few different colors available, a lot of different effects: glow in the dark, fluorescent, solid, glitter, all available from xTool.com or xTool.ca. Here's the finished product on a shirt. See that brightness? That's my light, flat table. Helps with lining stuff up. Comes in real handy. Well, there you have it. The 2-color screen print with the xTool screen printer. We used the Artimind to get the image through their AI system, and it turned out pretty good. I would say I ended up using only one screen. Pretty much the reason is because I'm not going to be doing many copies of this image. One screen. But overall it was fun, and I hope it helped some people, and thank you.